Alright, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to learn about how to write a function that is going to check whether a string is palindrome or not. And if you don't know what is palindrome, a palindrome is a word, phrase or number or any sequence of characters that read the same forward and backward. So for example, the word madam, recessor, level, rather, if you read this word backward and forward, it's going to be the same. So this kind of word are what called palindromes. So we are going to write a function that is going to check whether this string that we are going to pass is palindrome or not. So the first thing we are going to do, now you know how to create a function since we created the first function, and this is function keyword. Then you say, let's call the function check palindrome. That's the name of the function, and then yes, we need to give it a string. We need to give it a string of what? A parameter. A parameter called I like str because also the thing is going to be str, or you can leave it as word. Yeah, the name of the parameter can be anything. Then curly braces, and then don't forget it. In the first class, we learned how to write a function that is going to take a string and reverse it. So we are going to do something similar in this case. So I'm going to create a variable right now. I'm going to use let keyword. Let is another word keyword to use when you create a variable in JavaScript. So I'm going to use let. I'm going to say results. I like using result because at the end of the day we are going to get result back, right? So equals to. So we are going to do something the same thing I said, right? So we are going to take the word. No, let me try to, for easy understanding, and call this forward. Forward, or no, backward. It's supposed to be backward because I'm going to do something backward. I'm going to take the word and then use split method. After that, we are going to dot reverse. We are going to reverse it, and then we are also going to convert it back to string. So after we did that, this is backward, right? So I'm going to write another variable, and this variable I'm going to give it forward, and this is not, this forward is nothing but what the original word that we are going to pass. So I'm going to use some little of if and else statement here. So I'm going to say if backward is equal to, so the reason why I'm going to use 3 cosine in this case is I'm going to see whether even the data type of each of them is the same. So if you don't know what is data type, if you want me to make a video specific in whole JavaScript basics, so let me know in the comment section. I'm going to check whether this backward is equal to forward. This is what we call strict equal sign, right? Yeah. If backward is equal to forward, that means the word is palindrome, right? So I'm going to get the word, right? So I'm going to say return. I'm going to use return here. I'm going to use something called template literal, right? So there's something new in ES6 in JavaScript. I'm going to say backticks, then this. I'm going to take the word that you first and set what is this word is palindrome. It's palindrome. palindrome. So else is going to return the same thing. I'm going to say this word is not palindrome. It's not palindrome. So I think I finished everything. So let me just go now and call the function and then pass argument it. So I'm going to say console.log. You can store the function in somewhere else and then cancel the variable. For example, you can do something like let's results equal to, and then you say check palindrome and then pass the parameter. So now let's pass the parameter, right? So I'm going to use one of the examples here, like madam or rather, whatever it is. So I'm going to use madam, right? So if we use madam, and then we are going to console the results, console result, Control S, Control Alt N. Madam is a palindrome, right? And you see from our definition, we see that madam is example of palindrome, and there is label also. So palindrome is a word, you understand this. So we are going to now in the place we call our function, I'm now going to pass another argument called level, right? So Control S and then Alt N. Level is a palindrome, right? So now let me try to pass an argument that is not a palindrome. For example, developer, Control S, Alt N. Developer is not palindrome. So after that, I did not agree. So let me type my name. I know this, Control S, this. Sama is not a palindrome. So this is how you are going to write a function that is going to check whether something is palindrome or not, right? So I'll see you in the next challenge.